Let's get into the startup procedure for SodaWorks mobile blasting systems. Please fully read and understand this safety warning before operating SodaWorks equipment. Please note that machine configurations can vary. This video outlines the general steps to follow when operating SodaWorks equipment. If you have any unanswered questions after watching, please contact us. Let's begin by focusing on compressor setup. Step 1. Locate the start-run knob. Then, ensure it's set to the start position. Next, turn the ignition switch to on. Wait a moment for the gauge panel to power on. Be sure to wait until the screen displays ready before proceeding. Warm-up time may vary based on ambient temperature. Then hold the switch down in the on position until the engine starts. Now, allow the machine to properly warm up. Continue running the engine until the engine temperature reaches 140 degrees Fahrenheit. To start, close all of the air valves. This includes the air cooler drain valve, the moisture separator drain valve, the air supply valves on the blast pot and compressor, the release valve, and the auxiliary ports. Once the engine has reached 140 degrees Fahrenheit, locate the start-run knob and move it from start to the run position. Next, we can move on to the blast system startup procedure. At this point, connect your trigger line. Also attach your blast hose. Next, let's load our SodaBlast media. To load SodaBlast media, start by first removing the fill cap. Insert the funnel, then insert the screen. Next, you should carefully cut open a bag of SodaBlast media using a sharp blade to avoid any paper or plastic contamination. Then add your soda media through the funnel into the blast pot. The blast pot can hold 2 full bags of soda media. Once loaded, remove the funnel. Ensure the gasket on the bottom of the fill cap is perfectly clean and undamaged, and then tightly resecure the fill cap. Now we will move to turn on the air supply and activate the cooling and moisture systems. Start by toggling on the fans for your air coolers, one at a time. Then, open the air supply valve for the compressor, typically located near the compressor housing outlet. Next, you are going to open the drain valves on your moisture separator and air coolers. Open them approximately 1/4 turn, just enough so that moisture and air can escape. Next, let's verify the rotary valve actuation and the solenoid are working properly. When activating the trigger, you should observe the red indicator tab on the side of the Gemini valve moving a 1/4 turn. You will also hear a click sound, which is the solenoid activating. Next, we will open the blast pot air fill valve to pressurize the system. Then we will test the trigger to confirm air and media flow. Activate the trigger, and this should release a mixture of both soda and air. Lastly, we will adjust the media flow to the desired flow rate. First, the nuts on either side of the knob stabilizer will need to be loosened to allow the flow rate knob to be adjusted. Next, the knob can be turned clockwise to decrease soda flow rate. Alternatively, turn the knob counterclockwise to increase the soda flow rate. Note that often 1/4 to 1/2 turn is enough to notice a change. Once you have it set at the desired setting, tighten the nuts on both sides of the stabilizer. Now you are ready to soda blast. Here are a few key tips to keep in mind. Check airflow at drain valves regularly during operation. Ensure fans are off when temperatures are below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Never use tools on the Gemini rotary valve, stem, or solenoid. Always wear appropriate protective equipment, including a full-face respirator, hearing protection, and gloves. Do you have any questions or concerns? If so, please contact our team at 888-910-7632 or by email at help@sodaworks.com.